Thank you for tuning in to this 2021 Energetic Expansion experience. Whether you're watching live or later, I greatly appreciate you taking the time to be here right now for yourself. And this call is really about both the planet and about you. And I'll quickly say a couple things. First of all, this will be about 20 to 25 minutes. So I encourage you to get comfortable wherever you are, whether you're in a chair, lying on the couch, lying in bed, lying on the floor. Just really encourage you to be in a really comfortable position. And I'd encourage you to turn off any notifications that you have for your phone, your computer. That way you can be fully present right here. And ideally in a quiet space as well. So my name is Scott Walker. I'm a Universal Sphere instructor based out of beautiful Banff, Alberta, Canada. And whether you're watching this live or later, the energetic effects are the same. So your time here will be well spent, and I'm optimistic that you will enjoy this experience. In my experience teaching Universal Sphere, majority of people tell me that they feel calm and relaxed, yet energized after the experience. And that's the intention that I'm holding you will experience today. And Universal Sphere is a next generation energy modality, and it's essentially an energy entrainment. It's essentially a way of being. And for me, I first learned it in September 2016, and a year after that, I was receiving so much benefit from it that I decided to become an instructor. And without sounding too salesperson like, it is something that I use every morning, and it's something that I use multiple times per day. And it's a very quick and easy way for you to learn how to improve your mood, to expand your energy, to potentially improve your relationships, and to allow you to navigate the ups and downs of this very chaotic world better. And what I love about it as well is that it's very, very quick. So what I'd like you to do now is to take a note of how you're feeling. Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling a bit nervous? Are you feeling a little bit curious? Just take a note of how you're feeling. And what I'll ask you to do is to close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, start taking some nice deep breaths, feeling them from deep inside your stomach. Kind of like when you see an animal breathing, just fully in, fully out. And I really encourage you to remind yourself that you're here to be fully present. So to let go of any thoughts that you have. When you have a thought enter your mind during this experience, lovingly release it, let it go. All energy work, including Universal Sphere, is a feeling process, not a thinking process. So I really encourage you to let go of what has happened to you earlier today, to resist thinking about what will be going on after this call for you today, and to really focus and be present right here, right now. And as I'm starting to create this universal sphere, I'm immensely grateful that there's people here live joining right now. And I'm also grateful that there's people listening at a later time. And I'm feeling very grateful to be starting the new year with this energetic expansion. And I really encourage you to be in a place of curiosity, open mindedness, and releasing expectations. During this experience, you may or may not physically feel something, you may or may not visualize something, you may or may not have a body reaction. I really encourage you to honor whatever experience you have tonight or today, whatever case it is for you. Bottom line is, I've done sessions for people who have visualized, who have shaken, who have gotten cold, and I've done sessions for people who have felt nothing and seen nothing. And it's all good. So as I'm creating this beautiful energy, again, really let go of any thoughts that come into your mind. Thoughts will come into your mind from time to time. Lovingly release them, let them go. Be grateful that you noticed the thought, and then come back to your breathing. And I ask you to purely focus on that. And as I'm creating this beautiful sphere, I'm starting to feel the energy building. So I'm just going to be silent for a few breaths here. And I'm truly grateful to be here, immersing in this beautiful, expansive energy. Knowing that it is time very well spent. And this first sphere is for Mother Earth. It's to support Mother Earth for all of 2021. To lovingly, energetically support her. And it's a way for us to be grateful and to show Mother Earth that we feel very fortunate and grateful for everything that she provides for us. Mother Earth is constantly showering us with love and support. Every person on the planet, including you. She nourishes us with water, with food, with air, with beautiful scenery, amazing animals and nature. So this first sphere is for us to say thank you and to support and give love to Mother Earth for the multitude of things that she does for each and every one of us. So feel yourself giving that thank you and gratitude to Mother Earth. And that feeling can take whatever shape or form resonates with you. For me, I feel my heart chakra, my heart area open up. And I visualize energy coming from my heart itself outwards to Mother Earth as my way of saying thank you in gratitude. So at this point in time, I'm offering the sphere to Mother Earth. I ask you to remain still. Keep taking some nice deep breaths. That beautifully expansive energy is now rippling outwards. And I thank you for being here, for giving thanks and gratitude towards Mother Earth. And at this point in time, I'm starting to create a second sphere. And this universal sphere is for you. So again, I'll ask you to continue focusing on your breathing. Continue taking nice, deep, full, slow breaths. Release any thoughts that you have. When a thought comes up, notice it and lovingly let it go. And this sphere is for your highest and best for 2021. And highest and best, it allows for grace, it allows for synchronicities, it allows for releasing expectations, it allows for things you never considered to come into your life. So highest and best to you might sound too generic, and I understand if that enters your mind. I encourage you to embrace the highest and best. This is for all areas of your life. So it's for your highest and best energetically for 2021. It's essentially a beautiful blanket statement, and more importantly, attention for yourself for this entire year. So I'm going to be quiet for a few breaths again here. And for yourself, again, simply focus on your breathing and being open and curious. And as this beautiful energy continues to expand and grow, again, I'm feeling immensely grateful to be here right now. Anytime I'm able to do universal spheres, it is such a beautiful state to be in. And I'm truly grateful to you for being here right now. And as I'm offering this sphere, this expansive energy is now rippling outwards towards yourself. And as it's doing so, remain still. Continue taking some nice, deep, slow breaths. And as this expansive energy is entering every cell in your body, have a feeling of gratitude that it is expanding you energetically, and it's expanding your highest and best. And that's for all areas of your life. It's for your spiritual area, for your emotional area, physical area, overall health, for your relationships, for your finances. It's for all parts of your life. Supporting your highest and best for all of 2021. So again, focus on the feeling of being grateful for receiving this energetic expansion from collective consciousness, from solution energy. And by doing this, by you choosing to be part of this experience right here, right now, you're consciously receiving this energy. And all of us receive this energy at all times. That being said, when you do this as part of Universal Sphere, it's a more conscious receiving. And at this point in time, I'll ask you to slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. You can do some light stretches. And whenever you feel comfortable, please open your eyes. And if you feel like you're in a little bit of a Zen state right now, that's quite normal. That's quite all right. Trusting that you are. Trusting that you're feeling different in a good way than from when this experience started. So for those of you who are willing and comfortable sharing, I'd love to hear how you're feeling now. Please type in below the video how you're feeling, and also note if there is a change in how you're feeling from the start of this call until now. Again, there may or may not be. I'm optimistic you felt a change. If you didn't feel a change, that is okay. Bottom line is, whether you felt something or not, whether you felt a change or not, your vibration increased simply by you listening to this call and being here, live or later. And it also increased the amount of energetic vibration going to the planet. So, like I say, whether you felt anything or not, things happened energetically. So again, I really thank you for being here. For those of you who are curious and interested in learning more about Universal Sphere, I'll post the link below of some experiences that I'm leading in the month of January. For example, you could learn how to do Universal Sphere if you so desire. And yeah, again, I really thank you for being here. So enjoy the rest of your day. Create a fantastic 2021. And take care and be well.